Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword. Last time we went through Galar Mine 1, battled Bede, massacred Bede, put him to bed, and went through Route 4 and did a bunch of bios. And then we saw that thing that we think is the Gigantamax thing on the hill. But today we're heading to our first gym challenge. And as that little logo there probably gave away, we're going to be fighting the Grass-type gym. So the interesting thing, we get a friend ball here from the ball guy and his weird thing. Funny thing, I haven't talked about this yet, and this recently this came out yesterday at the time of recording. Pokemon Twilight Wings is a little anime series going on currently that the Pokemon Company's releasing on YouTube, where they cover like they cover like some of the characters from this game, and they make little like short stories about them. They're like 5 to 6 minute long episodes. They're pretty well done, I have to say. I love when they do stuff like that, like the origins and generations and Twilight Wings. It's great. I hope they do more. But they released one yesterday about a character who we haven't really got to see much of yet. And there's a small little scene where it shows the ball guy from like behind, and it's shown that his hair, he's blonde-headed. And people are freaking out over this, and I don't know why. But I guess because people thought, oh my god, he's actually not a real Pokeball, you know? I know it's sarcastic, but still, it's funny. But, as you probably have noticed, this is a Grass-type gym. The thing I really like about this is, I've always assumed in other regions, how they do this is, I always assumed you had to go through a certain order of fighting the gyms. And let me rephrase this, because I actually messed up. You can go battle the gyms whenever you want, and they always have, like, certain Pokemon ready for certain types of trainers. Pokemon Origins kind of throws this at you, like, not throw it at you, but they kind of show that. Now, in this game, however, the gym challenge, you have to do each gym in a certain, like, way. This is like a story beat, obviously, and how the actual game does it. So you're always going to have to face Milo, or Milo, how you say it, as your first gym trainer, or gym leader. Like, even like our rivals do it. It probably sounds weird, I know, but like, if this was a real-life thing, everyone starts with Milo, basically. He's the punching bag gym leader. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the gimmick for this gym, as this guy here is saying, is we have to round all these Wooloo up and get them to that area. We have to have all of them there. Now, this gym isn't hard. It's very easy. But I have the hardest time doing this part because there's always that one Wooloo who runs away from me, and it's a bit of a jerk. I hated rounding up all the sheep in Mario Odyssey. Those missions suck, and I don't like it here. Okay, I don't mind this here. It's really easy, but it is interesting. I tend to find the grass gyms tend to have some of the more unique gym puzzles. And when I say this, I think of like this gym. I think of Erica. I think that's her name from the Kanto games. I think of... I cannot remember. It's Gracia. I think it's the name of the girl from... Or is it Garcia? I don't know. It's the Grass-type gym leader. Her name starts with a G from the Sinnoh games. Her, because I remember her, she had like, it was kind of like a clock. Like it was like a flower clock you had to use to reach her. And I thought that was a really cool idea. I love that, but... yeah. There's a lot of grass-type gyms in Pokemon games. Like, I remember Generation 6, you have to, like, climb up that, like, tree kind of thing and, like, get on the vines and swing, like, some Tarzan, George of the Jungle stuff to reach him. His boss fight is pathetically easy. Like this gym is. If you have listen. Grass-types are weak to bug, poison, fire, and flying and ice. By this point in the game, you're either going to have a fire type, a flying type, or a bug type. Now, you can really mop the floor with this gym. So if you're like me and you chose Scorbunny as your starter, you can wreck this. Honestly, the gym leader, his lowest level Pokemon is a level 19. You can probably beat this at a level 15 to 16 easily. Maybe even 14. I don't know. I've seen some people pull some crazy stuff off. So, like I said, Generation 8's not a hard game. You can definitely beat this game under level at a lot of points. So, obviously not like 20 or 30 levels under leveled. To be fair, there are people who have beaten Pokemon games with, like, level 1 Bidoofs or whatever. Or done Bidoof-only runs or whatever, but still. The thing is, like, really, there's only one trainer in this gym who is, like, mandatory. I think you can skip the rest of them. But the cool thing about this is, I think we're getting ready to see, we may have already done it. There are Yampers running around. Yep, right here. So there are Yampers running around that will scare the Wooloo away from one another. It'll mess up them hurting. Which I do like, because Milo is meant to be like a farmer, so that's kind of what it's all like herding sheep. But, if you go into fight the gym trainers first, then the Yampers will just give up and you can quickly run them over there. So it makes it easier, but you can dodge them if you don't want to do them. I'm going to show the gym trainers off in this gym, just to kill some time, you know, but I don't know if I'll do it for every gym, because some gyms have more trainers than others, so. I'm honestly over-leveled. I admittedly was thinking about getting an Eevee for my team, and I did look, because in Sword, it's a 1% catch rate, it's so hard to find. So if you're playing Shield, you have a better chance of getting an Eevee and possibly evolving it. I don't know if you can get, well, you can technically get some evolution stones in the wild area, but you have to look and be very careful of high-level Pokemon. So that's a weird thing. And the thing that sucks about, like, the wild area is, in most games, if you find a very over-level Pokemon, if you can somehow manage to catch it, you can catch it. Sword and Shield does something really stupid, where, I'm about to rant, if you are in the wild area and you catch a Pokemon, like, we can't catch anything over level 25 right now. So, if you go to the wild area and you see a level 26 Salamence, you know, that you can't do that, but I'm just using an example, you can't catch it. The game will automatically forbid you from that, and I hate that. I think that's so stupid. Let me catch what I want to catch. It shouldn't matter. But there's an example of the Yamper running away, and I made the mistake here of getting the Wooloo separated, and I'm gonna very much, like, regret that. So, what I try to do, usually if this happens, I try to spread them off into 3 groups and then do it, or just fight the trainer. It's honestly the easier thing to do, but yeah. Like I said, gym's not hard. Like, if you have something that can fight grass types, you're gonna mop the floor with it. Grass type gym leaders tend to be the easiest because grass types have so many weaknesses. Like, I love using grass types. I try to use one about every gym if I can, but still, grass types have a lot of weaknesses. Like I said, bug, fire, ice, poison, flying, you know. They're not hard. Like, honestly, Erica's probably the hardest grass-type gym leader, and even then, she's still pretty easy. Like I brought up earlier, the gym trainer, the gym leader, the grass-type guy, the old dude from X and Y is easy. He's so easy, because, like, I had a Froakie, and see what my charter started, and by that point, you'll probably have a Frogadier. But, like, I don't know if I had a fire type at that point. No, I did. I had Charizard, because they give you another starter. I forgot. Because X and Y is also easy. I do think X and Y is harder than Sword and Shield, but still. There's only literally one fight in Sword and Shield that legit gives me trouble. And you probably know the one I'm talking about if you've played this game, or know anything about Sword and Shield. So, yeah. To be fair, I am, like I said, I know I am over-leveled here. It's because I did some training in the background. And I always have a thing in early Pokemon games where I always get really over-leveled. And by, like, the end of the game, I'm always, like, a little under-level. It always happens. I'm honestly surprised that Oddish, like the Oddish line, hasn't gotten a different form. Like, Galarian Vileplume or something. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Or even, like, Gigantamax Vileplume. That could have been really cool. The Oddish line's really underrated, I think. Vileplume is a really good Pokemon. I've used one before and I really like it. Like, I've done a, it's not my Fire Red LP I've done for the channel, but I've done a playthrough of Leaf Green once, where I had I can't remember my exact team, but off the top of my head, I know I had, like, Blastoise, it was Snorlax, I had a Vileplume, and it was really good. Who else did I have? I actually may have had a Raichu on my team. I don't know, it was really good, I like it. I have easier times with certain gyms picking teams out. Like, one of my... I'm going off topic, I know, but I'm going to actually pertain this to grass types. One of the gens I have the hardest time picking a team out for is always Gen 3 or the Hoenn games or whatever, because Sceptile is my favorite Pokemon. Like, I love Sceptile a lot. And if I had to, like, have any Pokemon in real life, I don't know if I'd pick Sceptile, because I really love Blastoise. I can surf on its back and be really cool, but Sceptile would be, if I could have a top like 3 to 5, Sceptile would be in there for sure. He's my favorite. I'm going off topic, but I remember growing up, I bought, well, my mom, I played Pokemon Gens 1 and 2 when I was a little kid, and I got kind of, not bored of Pokemon, but I just kind of was growing up as a little kid, and I never bought Emerald until I was 10 years old. We were at a Kmart with my grandma, and we got it. My mom bought it for me, and that shows how old I was as Kmart was still around. I think Kmart's dead now, I think. And I bought Emerald thinking, oh my god, Pokemon, I liked this as a kid. And my mom got it for me, and I picked Trico because Ash had one in the show, because I still kind of watch the show every once in a while then. And I fell in love with Sceptile. Not in that way, but to this day, I've still used as the main leader of my team. I feel like we're gonna pull a gun out and hurt one another. Like, instead of a Pokemon, but we're gonna have a duel to the death. Me and you, Milo, on your big, strong arms. Milo's gotta be like 12 or 15. He's a thick dude. Big ol' arms for like a little kid. I love the Gym Leader battle theme in this game. It is so good. Honestly, it might be my second favorite Gym Leader theme in the entire series behind the Kanto Gym Leader themes in Gen 2. But, Milo, so let's start off here. Like I said, he uses grass types. He's starting out with Gossifleur. Gossifleur's already dead. It's level 19 with Magical Leaf, Round, and Rapid Spin. Milo's really easy. I'm actually going to completely destroy his team here without switching Pokemon. Here comes the main Pokemon of his team, Eldegoss. So, Eldegoss, he's gonna start out, well, he's gonna use, sorry. Eldegoss is level 20, has Magical Leaf, Leaf Age, Round, sorry, that was it. But, we're gonna Dynamax a Reboot, because he's also gonna, well, Dynamax his Eldegoss. So the thing with the gym leaders in this game, typically what they're gonna do is you're gonna have a normal battle in the like first half, or the first fifths, thirds, I don't know. For the for the first part. Wait, okay, let me do this. What he's gonna do for every gym leader for the last Pokemon is going to Dynamax or Gigantamax. I don't like this because when they do this, typically your fight evolves into just, it's very situational. That's my issue with Dynamax and Gigantamax. That's what I've worked about this for a long time. They're extremely situational, and they make, to me, the gym leader, the last few fights, kind of boring. They're nice to look at, but still very easy. But if you have a Reboot like me, you're gonna waste this thing. Like, it's kind of like style versus substance with the gym leader, well, the Dynamax battles is what I should say. And I hate that it's like that, because I love the gym battles, and none of them in this game are bad, no. They're pretty good, it's just, you get into a cycle of, okay, I've took out your first 3 or 4 Pokemon, you're gonna throw out your Eldegoss, whatever next, and then it's gonna Dynamax. And it's not bad, but I don't know, it's easy. Obviously, you don't have to use Dynamax if you want to make the game harder, but yeah, we completely wasted Milo here. We literally beat the first gym leader in 3 turns. Not as good as when I beat Brock in Fire Red, but I like it still. In Fire Red, I beat Brock with my Bulbasaur, and it never did any damage to me, and I beat every Pokemon in 1 hit. But we beat Milo, and we beat our first gyms, so yeah. Like I said, very easy if you have anything that has a type advantage over it. All of his Pokemon are not great. So, yeah. And we can now catch Pokemon up to level 25, so if you're playing the game right now, if you want to go to the wild area and catch something particular, you can go and do that now. As the game goes on, like, you can kind of run wherever you want in the wild area for the most part right now, sort of. Certain points of it, and we got 10 Magical Leaf. You can equip that to any grass-type Pokemon you have. I already have it on Roselia, so I don't see a use for it, but still. And we got the grass uniform. So it's kind of like wearing Milo's own uniform. But if you want to run to the wild area now and catch something over level 25, you can do it. I'm not going to do that. I am going to return there soon, but I'm not going to really show when until then, because there is Pokemon in the wild area that I do want to catch and use for the team, because I like it a lot, but yeah. But yeah, Milo is really easy, but next we're going to head to, I forgot the name of the city already, that's kind of sad, and face the next gym leader. So, yeah. Like I said, Milo's pathetically easy. That was a fun part. I love doing the gym leader parts. I just wish I got to talk about the music more, but hopefully next time we'll get to hear it, so yeah. Join me next time as we head to the next route and find a new friend.